Welcome back to White Mountains today. We're joined in studio with Chris and Jason of the Mud Bowl. Guys, thank you so much for coming in and joining us. We really appreciate it. The Mud Bowl is awesome. We were talking a little bit about this before we came back live. There's a lot that goes on. It's only 3 days long, right?
Yes.
And it's only once a year. So what the Mud Bowl, I think I know what, I can visualize what a Mud Bowl looks like, but what's the layout? What's it look like for 3 days?
Well, it's we kick it off Thursday night. There's a pre-party at McGrath's Tavern with the Miller Lite girls. So
Nice.
we started off there Thursday. Then Friday we start off with the games at 10 o'clock in the morning. So 10 o'clock through 3 o'clock, and the 3 o'clock game this year is the local Mount Washington Valley Hogs versus us, the North Country Mud Crocs.
Right. I forgot to introduce you guys.
Well,
Formerly
no,
the Mud Crocs, yeah.
But there's a lot of local, people playing in the event, which is great. And then that's followed up, so there's games all day Friday, and then Friday night the Miller Lite girls do a pub crawl around town.
Right, oh, cool, nice.
Horse Feathers, Red Parker, Delaney's, Tuckerman's Tavern.
Oh, so they make a whole lap around
They
there.
do.
That's awesome.
They do. And then Saturday, Horse Feathers kicks it off at like 8:30 a.m. because the parade starts at 10. So
Right.
everybody's ready to go early on in the parade, which we can lead into the parade, which this year the theme is Under the Sea.
Nice.
Should be very interesting. A lot of different floats called in. We'll be doing the Beatles this year, so you
Nice.
can build on last year's Scooby-Doo victory. But we've got SpongeBob, Jaws, just Little Mermaid, all sorts of different ideas this year coming out.
That's awesome.
Should be a very, very fun and interesting parade. And don't forget, that leads up to the skits right in Schuler Park in front of the train station.
Awesome.
So once you see everybody go by, move on over to the park and enjoy the 2 to 3 minute shows. Yeah.
That's awesome. And that's right in downtown, right?
Right in downtown North
Right.
Conway.
So that parade goes right through Main Street there.
Starts at John Fuller and ends up right in front of the train station.
All right. Almost impossible to miss. Then.
No, and it's great, and you'll see a lot of people dressed. You'll probably see a lot of mermaids this year. I know that a lot of the kids, the girls, definitely
Right.
wanna
Oh, I'm
dress like
sure.
mermaids.
Absolutely stoked on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
awesome.
After the parade, following the parade immediately, right down at the Mud Bowl, there is a girls division separate this year. So there
Cool.
will be a girls game at 11:30. So for people that want to come out, check that out. I already know that the girls have been training. I've heard they've flooded a field and they're already practicing. So
That's
I
super
think it's
pumped.
going to be a
Make you
really,
guys a little
really
nervous, yeah.
solid. They're into it and it's good.
That's awesome.
It should be a lot of fun. And then the guys' games kick off at 12 and they go all day.
Right.
So
That's
should
awesome.
be a lot of fun.
And the Mud Bowl, the game itself, a little more insight on how the game is played. It's two-hand touch. It's two-hand touch.
Yeah.
And it's in actual legitimate mud, right?
It is.
It's about knee-deep mud, anywhere from a foot to 16 inches, 7-on-7. Everybody's eligible to catch a pass. And there's a few interesting rules that are Mud Bowl specific. You can double pass, things
Nice.
of that nature. So it's a really exciting game. You never know what's going to happen and what's going to be the turnout. Any team can show up, the old adage, any given Sunday. Well, any given
Right.
game in the mud, you can run into a tough team and potentially face a loss.
Right, and you were saying that it's a big equalizer because there are people, ex-NFL players who played in this. There are some people who are really talented, but once you're in the mud, things kind of change a little bit.
It's totally different. We've had some athletes we thought would be really good, and they step in the mud, and we're like, no, this
Can't
isn't
stay
going to
up
work.
straight.
And
Right.
that's how it goes. It's definitely a different game. So yeah, I know you've seen it.
It takes a special person, it really does.
Right, that's awesome. So not just if you don't want to get absolutely covered in mud and sliding around in the mud, you can also go and watch, right?
Go and watch. Yeah, there's a 3-day pass that's $15 in advance, and you're also eligible for 2 drawings.
2 $500 drawings,
Whoa.
both Saturday and Sunday, one each day. And again, there's plenty of food, T-shirts. I'm actually modeling one of this year's T-shirts.
Under the Sea Blue.
With the Under the Sea Blue, exactly. And, of course, good old Miller Lite available.
Right, yeah, and that's one of the main sponsors for the event as well as Miller
Yeah.
Lite.
Been sponsoring this event. This is, I think Miller Lite started sponsoring in like early '80s. I believe it was 1981 when they started. And the event itself is year 44.
Wow, that is
yeah,
crazy.
So it's been going on for a long time, and like I said before, the Miller Lite girls will be out all weekend long. And if you don't go out to one of these fine establishments, make sure you hit the Vino Specialty Butcher Shop out in Conway, the old KFC building.
Right. It's
So
a
if
good
you wanna go
it's a
home
good
and eat,
warm up. Yeah, it's a good warm up before you really get started then. That's perfect. And then, of course, all of this is done for charity. And it has been done for charity. And you guys have raised in the last 44 years, it's been almost $1 million for charity.
That's right. We're somewhere over 900,000. The exact total is a little lost in the shuffle.
Right.
But we keep working to build that. Last year was just over $30,000. And we have 3 main sponsors that receive, or charities that receive that money. The North Conway Community Center, the Vaughn Learning Center, formerly the North Conway Daycare,
Right.
and RSVP, who's also a great part of putting the event on, as are the other sponsors.
Right. So it all kind of stays local as well.
It does.
Right. That's awesome. That's
And
really
then
cool.
if you win the parade or you place, so is it top 2 or 3, you get to pick the charity
Correct.
for your choice. that you
Wow,
wanna
okay,
donate to.
cool.
Yeah.
Nice, there's some freedom there. And then if you do want to, is it, so a team can sign up all together, you can sign up individually? How does the sign-up process work?
At this point, we're actually full. We're up to 12 teams now.
Okay. Awesome. Wow, it's a big group.
It is, but everybody plays 2 guaranteed games, once on Friday, once on Saturday. And then we bring the top 9 teams based on record into Sunday. And Championship Sunday starts early at 8 o'clock and runs all the way up to about 3:30 for that final game. And it's just some great football.
Right. Do you guys both feel prepared to play? Are you ready to go and in top shape here for the
We
game?
have
or-
to be. We won the championship last year, and then we won it up at Carrabassett Valley in Maine 6 weeks ago.
Is that
So-
preseason or is that?
No, it's just a different tournament.
Right.
Our sister tournament.
It's on some private property up there. That's actually where Mud Bowl originated up in Maine, and it's just a great event. It's a separate event, so there's the 2 tournaments.
Right.
So we know we'll have a lot of people gunning for us this year. It's certainly not going
Right.
to be easy.
You don't want to have that crown on you when you start. There's some pressure there.
Well,
Maybe
it
you do
is.
want it on, but
You do, but it's a big target.
right. Yeah, people are going to be headhunting you guys for sure. Well, that's awesome. So if you do want to watch and you want to pay it's only $15 for the 3 days for like kind of the all access pass there.
Yes.
Yep.
What's the best way to go and get one of those?
You can pick up a 15-day pass ahead of time at either the Vaughn Learning Center or at the North Conway Community Center.
Okay, so they're both right there ready
Yep.
to go. And then the day of, can you also get tickets the
Yep.
day of as well?
Tickets are available at the gate as well. Different rate, for the day, but you can come on in, and especially on Friday, come out and check out that matchup between us and the hometown Hogs. 3 o'clock, perfect after work special.
Right.
Get out an hour or 2 early and sneak over to Hog Coliseum for a great football game.
That's awesome. And where's Hog Coliseum going to be this year? Is it?
It's at the same spot it's been since, what was it, 1981? When they
1981.
started over there. It's over next to the North Conway Community Center.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, by the country club. The whole Coliseum set up for mud football.
That's awesome, man. That's really exciting. Awesome. So coming up, what are the dates again? It's the 7th, 8th, and 9th?
7th, 8th, and 9th of September. Yes.
Awesome. You guys got to check those out. Well, Chris and Jason, thank you guys so much for coming in. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Mud Bowl happening really soon. You can watch you guys. What day do you guys play again? What's your first game?
We're
We have
Friday
that
at 3
Friday
o'clock.
at 3.
Friday at 3 o'clock, and tune in. Great for charity. You can watch some people get absolutely slammed through the mud, I'm sure. It's quite the spectacle. Well, thank you so much for coming in and talking with us. Get your tickets, $15 in advance, and you get those at the Learning Center, and then we're in the Community
North Conway
Center.
Community Center.
North Conway Community Center. Awesome. Well, thank you guys very much. We'll be right back after this. You're watching White Mountains Today. Nice job, guys.